Hi guys, it's Rushard5 and welcome to the match selections for round 2 of IAS3, also known as I Must Be Renner Get Me Out of There 3, also known as the second Spyro the Dragon tournament. Anyway, so this is going to be knockouts round 2. You just verse one person. If you lose, you're out. If you win, you're through. This will be a random draw, unlike last tournament. Last tournament, like the first person from, say, Group A versus the second person of Group B, first person of Group B versus second person of Group C, etc., etc. We're not going to do that anymore. We're going to random draw out. The only rule is that you can't verse someone that you already versed. So, yeah, that's pretty much self-explanatory. Round 3 will be the same. You can't verse someone you've already versed, and it will be a random draw as well. Round 4 will be different. It will be a random draw, but you can verse someone that you've been in the group with already. And round 5 is the grand final, so it's just the people who are left over. Anyway, we'll talk about more of that later on. Let's just get onto the draw for round 2. Anyway, so we're going to put Gamer NGF Yakumbanyo, first and second of Group A, Nintendo Gen 64 and Mecha Musa, first and second of Group B, Shadow Devil 2009, Zeppelin G1993, first and second of Group C, Mr. Finland Boy and Hester 3001, first and second of Group D, Mama Club 2 until Game Master, first and second of Group E, Cowstar and Dushin, first and second of Group F, Ratchet 5 and AFH013, first and second of Group G, Lapone 36 and Desert Monkey JK, first and second of Group H, Mr. 100% Gamer and Nintendo, first and second of Group I, Extreme Video Game 321, Edo Phoenix 92, first and second of Group J, Lucar 44, Crash 41596, first and second of Group K, and Rhinicle 289 and Flaming Perez, first and second of Group L. Alright, now, one group I want to talk about is Group H. This was a hard group to decide who's going through in that group, because the first 3 people in the group all had 4 points. What's his name? Lapone 36 had 4 points, Desert Monkey JK had 4 points, and Gamer LP1 had 4 points. Dr. Shemp, who was last, had 3 points. That's all I had a match to do. I was thinking of giving Group H a 24-hour extension to do their last match, but I was thinking the fact that I've already given people a 30-hour extension, and they've already really had 2 weeks to message each other and everything, and it seems like Dr. Shemp was the one who was online on Skype a lot less, because Lapone was talking to me all through the 2 weeks. So it doesn't matter if I give that match to Lapone or not, he's still going through, but I'm going to leave Dr. Shemp on 3 points, and because Desert Monkey beat Gamer LP1, he technically goes through, but don't worry, Gamer LP1, you will be a replacement, which we're going to talk about next. Now, if somebody quits in round 2, the third person, who came third from that group, will take their place. If they don't want to do it, the fourth of that group will take their place. If they don't want to do it, it's a match between Rabbit Womad JR and Crash Bandy Spyro 12 right here. Where is he? They both lost on triple threat matches, and they both have 5 points, but they still lost. So they verse each other, and the winner of that goes through, replaces the person who quit if the 2 people in their group don't want to do it as well. If one of them, Rabbit Woman JR or Crash Bandy Spyro 12, doesn't want to do it, then it's the other person that replaces them. And if they both don't want to do it, which I highly doubt, then, or there's already been a few more quitters, then I'm going to get a random draw of all the people who have 4 points, which I think it's about 6 out of the 12 here. It's basically the people who've uploaded all their runs, so like people like Sagas won't be in that group, and I'll do a random draw of those people, and that people will be the next replacement. Anyway, let's get on to the highlight of the show, and that is the matches for round 2. Remember, you can't verse someone if you're already versed for before, so for example, I cannot verse the AFH013 again, and say Max Gruber cannot verse till Game Master again. I'm going to shuffle this around because I just did it like in order, and you know. I'm looking for the actually I really don't know who's who. I'm gonna look through the camera and all this, so it makes it much low quality, so I can definitely not see who's who. I am flipping these over, but I'm putting them down again, and I seriously did not know who's who. That's Gamer NGF, but anyway, he's back in there, and I don't know who's who now. Anyway, it's all been shuffled around, so let's pick a number 1. Who's here? First person for round 2 is the AFH013. You're the first person for round 2, and let's select who you're versing. I'm just going to flip him. Jeez, all these people flipping back up. Why can't you just stay where you are? Okay, now the AFH013, you are versing Crash41596. So the AFH013, you are versing Crash41596 in round 2. That should be a very interesting match because Crash4156 is a very good. Do something other than Spiral 1 and Crash41596. Challenge yourself, okay? Anyway, so next group or match, Yogamanyo and Yogamanyo, you are versing Teal Game Master. So Yogamanyo is versing Teal Game Master. Okay, third person, third match. There'll be 12 matches, 24 people altogether. Bionicle 2809, who are you racing? Let's see here. Make sure this is all right. You are facing Dushin. So Bionicle 2809, you are facing Dushin, also known as Elvis Man 2000. Now for the fourth match, 4 out of 12. Hester 3001, you are facing, making sure that I haven't paired anyone up that's... You're facing Lepone 36. That should be a very, very interesting match. But I'm just making sure that I haven't paired up someone that was in the last round. Anyway, you don't have to put if you're group Z or something like that. You just put who your match is for round 2. Extreme Video Gamer 321. Next for round 2. Zeppelin G 1993. So Extreme Video Gamer 321, you are versing Zeppelin G 1993. Okay, on to the next one. Cowstar, also known as SMP93, you are racing Mekel Musa. So Cowstar, SMP93, you are facing Mekel Musa. Okay, jeez. I didn't even see who that was, so whatever. Nintendo Gen 64. Let's see who you are facing. Alright. Edo Phoenix 92, you are facing Nintendo Gen 64. That's like the 7th match or something like that. Desert Monkey JK, you are facing... we haven't had someone that's been paired up with the same people again, which is good. Nintendo, you are facing the Desert Monkey JK. Whoa, okay. And Shadow Devil 2009, let's see who you are facing. They're facing Mama Club 2. So Shadow Devil 2009 is facing Mama Club 2. Mr. 100p. Let's see who you're facing. Lucaro 44. Okay, I'm really sorry, John, that you're facing Lucaro 44. I did not do that intentionally, I promise. Okay. Alright, anyway. On to 9th. Mr. Finland Boy. You are facing Gamer NGF, and last but not least, Flaming Flores, you are facing me, Ratchet 5. Anyway, so those are the matches for round 2. I'll go over them again. Shadow Level 2009, you are facing Mama Club 2. Hester 3001, you're facing Lepone 36. Extreme Video Gamer 321, you're facing Zeppelin G 1993. Desert Monkey JK, you're facing Nintendo. The AFH013, you're facing Crash41596. Yogamanyo, you are facing Teal Game Master. Bionicle 2809, you're facing Dushin, also known as Elvis Man 2000. Cowstars SMP93, you are facing Mekel Musa. Nintendo Gen 64, you are facing Edo Phoenix 92. And yeah, that's it. It's just my video camera's a bit different. Mr. 100% Gamer, you are facing Lucaro 44. Alamanda's... Oh no, you're out. Sorry. Okay. Mr. Finland Boy, you're facing Gamer NGF. and Flaming Flores, you are facing me, Ratchet 5. Anyway, just a few rule clarifications. If you don't have to restart if your opponent screws up. That's one of the rules that we have. If your opponent screws up, if they get lag, if their emulator crashes, if their file corrupts, you don't have to rematch them. If you want to rematch them, you can, but you don't have to. That's one of the rules. So, yeah, I know it's kind of annoying, but it happens in all kinds of sports where unfairities happen. It's just part of the rules. Now, the second thing is that, when you're uploading, make sure that you have in the description whether it's chitched or not, and also who's on the left and who's on the right, because some people haven't even had that. And in the title, like, try and have who's on the left side of the title, and on the right, who's on the right side of the title. But, I mean, this is not compulsory, but this is just to make our life a little easier when watching the video and editing the video. Third ground rule is that, what's the third ground rule? Have I even had 3 ground rules? When you're posting with the I'm a Speedrunner channel, please put your name on the end of it. If you do and you haven't put your name, then don't worry, but please try and put your name on the end if you're posting with the I'm a Speedrunner channel, so we know who you are if you're commenting. Thank you to I'm Not Dr. 5 for telling me to tell people that. Anyway, my battery's nearly run out, so if you have any questions, ask me, message me on Ratchet 5. Any complaints, same thing. And my Skype, Krasnex, if you haven't already. I think everyone here has my Skype, but I don't know, you can never be too sure. Get on Skype a lot. This round ends on January the 4th. We might have some extensions, but for now it's January the 4th. So you have a week to do it. This will be uploaded actually after Teal Game Master, Rebel Woman JR and Max's run is uploaded, because it hasn't been uploaded yet, and I'm not going to spoil it for anyone, so I'm going to make sure that that's uploaded before this is uploaded. Also, my match with the AFH and Bandy hasn't been uploaded yet, so I'm going to wait till that before this gets uploaded, but I wanted to record it. Time limit for this round, please keep it in between around, please have it over 25 minutes, over 30 minutes. That's 2 parts, so that there's less close encounters as possible, so we clearly know who wins. And please keep it under about 50 minutes, 45 minutes, 3 parts. So 2 to 3 parts is probably the best amount. 4 parts, it doesn't matter if you go over, but please keep it between 2 to 3 parts. Any other information will be at the end of this video. Might not be any information if I don't think of any, but if there is, it'll be at the end of this video. So that's pretty much it. I'm nearly out of battery, so I better shut up now. Goodbye, and enjoy round 2.